The following 2 participants are in the conference.
AV room. Ron Gould.
Okay, it's 8:30. Let's call this meeting to order of the Mohave County Housing Authority Board of Directors. It's April
Has
1st,
joined the conference.
2019 at 8:30 a.m. Let's see who we have. Roll call.
Jean Bishop,
Present.
Hildy Angus,
Here.
Sally Deal,
Here.
Gary Watson, Ron Gould,
Here.
Buster Johnson.
Here.
All right, we got the 2 car guys here today. Are you guys just sitting in traffic?
Moving at 2 miles an hour. Got out
Okay. All right, we'll talk slow. All right, number 2, discussion and possible action, approval of the November 5th, 2018 meeting minutes. I need a motion. Motion to approve.
Second motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
I have a question, Madam.
Yes.
Was it changed? It had the wrong date on the minutes. Did they change that?
Wait. I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. Say it again.
On the minutes, it had the wrong date. Did we change that?
Oh,
Any?
Oh, I will double check them and get them changed to the right date.
She had one job. Okay. Is that all you have? Is there anything else
That's
there,
all.
Buster?
That's-
Okay.
No.
Okay, so we had a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 3, report from the director.
Madam Chair, members of the board, item number 1, federal funding for rental assistance programs for the contract year 2019. We were a little nervous at the beginning of the year due to the government shutdown, but with the government back open again, we're anticipating full funding for the upcoming year. Approximate budget is $1.8 million for rental assistance and approximately $423,000 for administration for the Housing Authority programs. Now, when I say that, it's basically that's the maximum amount if we're fully leased that we would be utilizing. We earn money for administration based on every unit that's under lease at the beginning of the month. So that's what we budget for is full utilization. So we currently have just received funding for 39 VASH vouchers and will be in the process of leasing those up, bringing us to a total of 165 VASH and 449 vouchers overall for Section 8.
I have a question. How does that compare to previous years? Is that normal?
Well, we've been receiving funding increases. Every year we've been able to get some funding increase for VASH, which is good. What we're running up against now is the finding units that are affordable within the communities. So, and this is a county-wide issue, but most of the VASH clients are actually in the Kingman and Bullhead City areas.
Right.
So,
Okay. Anyone have any questions? Supervisor Gould?
No.
Okay. So that was number 3. Is that all A, B, and C?
I'll just go on to the status of the
Yeah.
project-based vouchers for the VASH program. At our meeting in November, the Board of Directors authorized the RFP for project-basing VASH vouchers. This is our attempt to try to increase the supply of affordable housing for our VASH program, and we solicited that. It's had to be a formal public offering. They went out to about 300 different developers. We had one response. Thankfully, it's the good one that I've been working with before that did Catherine Heights, and they responded. And we, at the last board meeting, the Board of Supervisors awarded the contract to project-base those vouchers at a development here in the Kingman area. And that will be for 49. It'd be very nice when it's completed. The application for tax credits, which will fund the construction of that, is going in today on April 1st. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we get funded. That's a statewide competition, and we will be able to move forward with that project.
Very good.
Third item is the waiting list opening on April 4th. We opened the waiting list, and it's open in all 3 cities, and applications are available for our Section 8 program through April 30th. We opened it March 4th through April 30th.
Oh, so it's closing.
It'll be closing April 30th. We keep it open for 2 months. Usually we get 1,000 applications during that time period, so, but this is the time. We haven't had it open for about 5 years. So.
How do you promote it? How do people know?
Well, we send out flyers to all the social service agencies. We have to do newspaper publications. It's up on our website. We also send out flyers to all the property managers for developments so that they know, and then word of mouth.
Okay. Any questions? Okay. On to number 4. Financial report for the period April 1st,
Has left the conference.
2018 through March 31st, 2019. Who left the conference? Do we know? Okay.
Okay, Madam Chair, you have before you in your packet the expenditure throughout the county broken down by city and surrounding area. And so give you an idea of where our funds are being expended. As I said before, like in the case of the VASH, most of the clients are either in the Bullhead City or Kingman areas. And then the other vouchers are pretty well evenly split. We have 3 waiting lists, 1 for each city. So we go and we rotate when we have a need for turnover. And we go to, depending upon which turn the city is, and then we'll go to that city. Now in Lake Havasu City, that is the highest rental market that we have in the county, so it's getting more difficult, particularly for single person households to find units down there, as is in the entire county, but they're the worst as far as the affordable housing issue.
Okay. Any questions on that? Number 5.
Okay, Madam Chairman, this is the public hearing, so
Okay, I'll open the public hearing, and it's requesting comments on revisions to the Mohave County Housing Authority's administrative plan. There's-
on January 13th, 2019, the Mohave County Housing,
I just opened it, but there is not a soul in here,
okay.
so I'm going to close the public
Oh,
hearing.
okay. So on January 13th, 2019, we published public notice in the Daily Miner requesting comment on revisions to the Housing Authority's administrative plan. On February 20th, 2019, the Resident Advisory Board, which is made up of members of the Housing Authority, tenant members, met to discuss the proposed changes to the administrative plan. No written comments were received by the Housing Authority from the Resident Advisory Board or the public regarding revisions to the administrative plan. And then, I guess, item number 5.
Excuse me?
Did you close the public hearing?
I did. I
Okay.
closed it.
So- Or-
So you're done?
I'm done.
Any questions on number 5? All right, number 6, discussion and possible action, approval of revision to the following sections of MCHA's administrative plan. That would be Chapter 16-14B, repayment policy, page 16 to 30.
We're making a change.
Madam Chairman?
Yes.
Do we need a motion on item 5? Okay, thank you.
So, Madam Chair, members of the board, we made a minor change in the administrative plan, and what we did is We had language in the administrative plan that if a tenant owed the housing authority money, a participant in our program, and due to, say, they didn't report correctly their income, what we had language in there before that they would have like 3 chances before we would move to termination, which is way too many. So we've decided that, if you have, you get 1 chance, basically. If you don't report correctly, we do a repayment agreement. We say you owe the housing authority this money, you have to make those payments, and if you do it again, you don't make any payments, or you fail to report, then we will move to terminate. So that's what this change does.
Okay. Any questions on that? I think we need to take an action on that. We need to, so I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Yes, I'll second the motion. Approval of the revisions to the MCHA administrative plan is recommended by staff.
Okay, we've got a motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion, that was an aye for, right, Supervisor Gould?
That was an aye, Madam Chairman.
Okay, thank you. All right, so now we're on item 7. Supervisor Johnson just walked in the room. And that would be discussion and possible action, adoption of Resolution 2019-01, authorizing submission of MCHA's civil rights certification.
Madam Chair, members of the board, this is the annual certification that we have to adopt as a part of our housing authority planning process.
Okay?
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion for the adoption of Resolution 2019-01, authorizing the chairman to execute the civil rights certification.
Second.
Okay, with motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up is the call to public. I've opened up the call to public. Doesn't look like anyone's here. So I'm going to close the call to public. Are there any announcements? Hearing and seeing none, I believe we are going to be adjourned. Is there anything else? Any other business? That's it? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you always, Mr. Wolf. What is the correct date of the minutes?
Ron Gould.
Has left the conference.
November 5th.